Captain Tucker is playing the piano for the passengers when FBI agents infiltrate the ship to arrest him. Since the captain is playing with children and they're all wearing captain uniforms, the chief orders his men to tase everyone, including the kids. Agent Steele is against that though. They catch Captain Tucker, who is in charge of the vessel, and handcuff him. Agent Steele points out to his chief that he needs to read him his rights and inform him of the charges against him, but his superior scolds him for ruining the moment. On the ship, a woman named Liza calls her boss, Mr. Tyrant, and informs him that the agents got their captain. The news talk about Captain Tucker's arrest on multiple charges of drug smuggling, trafficking, and possession of illegal firearms. The police celebrate as they helped rid the world of evil, but Agent Steele thinks that Captain Tucker is innocent. He doesn't believe that one man single-handedly did all those terrible things by himself. He thinks that there could be a criminal organization running that ship, and Captain Tucker was just a pawn and a fall guy. His chief scolds him for being a snoopy agent. It turns out Agent Steele is always sneaking around, gathering evidence, retrieving lost documents, and finding witnesses that could shed some light on a case. Just then, the chief learns that Captain Tucker killed himself in jail. Earlier, a scene shows that the captain received a visit in his cell, and moments later he's shown hanged. The security footage then was deleted in exchange for a bribe. The chief declares the case closed forever and orders his staff to destroy the evidence. Agent Steele claims he's heading downstairs to dump it into the evidence destroyer, but it's obvious that he's taken that home. Jonathan Fall is the youngest son of a famed naval family. He heads to the Naval Job Placement Center, hoping to find a job where he can command a ship. He explains that the ocean has always been in his genes. Mrs. Porter points out that he had the worst exams in the history of the Naval Academy, so he won't be able to command a ship. She offers him an extensive personality test where he can show potential employers what he's really made of. He heads home where his parents are throwing a fancy party for his brother Tanner, 33 and half birthday. His mom doesn't want him to attend the event so as not to ruin his brother's party with his presence. She orders him to sleep in his treehouse. His father later brings him some food and forbids him from joining the party. He takes the ladder and claims that he's doing that to protect him from people climbing up and disturbing him. Mr. Tyrant, the owner of the smuggling ship for an international cartel, calls Liza and asks her to find him a captain with no credentials. Due to an accident caused by Tanner, Jonathan gets demoted at work and has his stripe removed. He heads to see his parents, who are banging, and asks them to speak to Tanner so that he allows him to work on his ship and gain some work experience. They refuse to help him and order him to leave the room, as his presence is a huge turnoff. Liza and Pedro drive to the Naval Job Placement Center. Liza explains that her employer is looking for a captain for a high-end cruise ship, but they're looking for the worst candidate. Mrs. Porter hands her Jonathan's file since he's at the bottom of his class and has all the qualities she's not looking for in a leader. Liza then shoots everyone at the center and leaves. Jonathan's mom, Alexis, receives a package from the Caribbean Queen that contains Jonathan's captain uniform. His parents then treat him nicely and make him breakfast. Tanner is surprised because his parents dread the day he was born. Alexis tells Jonathan that he received a formal job offer to be a captain. She expresses how proud she is of him. His dad gives him a warm and loving hug. Jonathan wears his uniform and the driver comes to pick him up. We then see as Mr. Tyrant chuckles upon seeing on camera his newest fall captain head into the smuggling ship.